Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Leah and I love hoop earrings. I've worn them pretty much since junior high. If they're big and they're silver, and I love them. Today I am taking part in the 25 and under makeup challenge. I went to Target and I found a bunch of goodies and did this whole face of makeup, and it cost me less than 25 bucks. If you want to see what I got and the awesome prices that I scored, make sure to stay tuned and watch. Before we get started, I would absolutely love it if you would hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel and helps you to see me a little bit more if you want to. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to show you everything that I got. I picked it up at Target today. I do have a disclaimer, everything was kind of on clearance. Target was getting rid of quite a few shades in foundation and in concealers, so that benefited me greatly. I picked up this Infallible Total Cover from L'Oreal. It's in the shade something natural buff. Not sure if it's going to exactly match. It's hard to tell in these tubes, and the swatches they have in drugstore, not helpful. I've had this conversation many times, but it was marked down from $10.99 to $5.48, and additionally I had an extra $2 off through Ibotta. I don't know if you guys use that app, but I love it, and it's kind of like Ebates. It gives you cash back in the app. I actually got a bunch of it today because a lot of these were marked down and then I got discounts, so, but I'm not counting that in my $25 total. So Infallible Total Cover was $5.48. What is this? This is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Effect Concealer. Eraser Dark Circles Concealer. I've heard a ton of great things about this, so I'm excited to try this, and it is in the shade Light Pale. This was marked down to $5 from $8. I also grabbed a Violet Voss liquid lip in the shade Parfait that was $8, marked down to $4. I just thought it was really nice, kind of like mid-range pinky neutral, so it'll be good for whatever else I picked up. Let's see. Then I grabbed a Wet n Wild Color Icon blush because I just really liked the shade. I thought it was so pretty. It's called Mellow Wine, and this was marked down to $2.08. This guy was full price, but it fitted my $25 budget. I just really wanted to try it because I thought the brush was so interesting. I don't know if you can see the shape right here. And it's it's called Falsies Push Up, so it's supposed to push up your lips, push up your lashes, and just give you a ton of volume, so we'll see how it works. And the next two I'm super excited about. I've never tried this brand, but I've heard so many good things, and it's super affordable, but these were extremely affordable because they were marked down to $2 each. This was $2.09, I believe. It is the Profusion Beautiful Brows. I am noticing now that the brow pencil is missing, but there is some brow shape and contour in here, and then a angled brush. I don't know if somebody took the pencil out. It doesn't look opened. Or maybe it does. No, it's not open, so it's probably rolling around in the package somewhere. We will see. If not, for $2, I'm not upset about it. And then this one is my biggest find of the day. This was $2.99. It is the Profusion Temptress palette. I've seen a lot of really great reviews on this, so I'm very excited to try. It's got a bunch of different colors, some mattes, some shimmers. I think this will be really fun to play with, and it was $2.98. So if you can find this at your local Target, I'd say probably try to go pick it up. So that's what we're working with today. All of this came to I can't remember what it was, but without tax, I don't count tax, it was just like this much under $25. So good finds if you're at Target and you're clearance shopping. But also, if you watch my last video, you'll know how excited I am about this. I found a little sprinkle, what are they called? Sprinkle Town set of NYX at CVS the other day, and look how fun the colors are on there. This one is a silver hollow, a pink, a purple, and kind of a magenta color, so that's going to be really fun to play with. I loved the sparkles in this one. I felt that they stayed on really well. They did fall out a bit, but these were really great finds. Alright, so let's get into the makeup. So first I am starting with the Infallible Total Cover. This is apparently supposed to be pretty similar to Dermacol, I think, so it's going to be pretty thick, so I'll be using a brush to put it on. It is a natural finish. It's supposed to have 24-hour wear, it's high coverage, and it's light texture. So we'll see how we do. I know that with this type of foundation, it's kind of like less is more, so I'm just going to dot it around and then buff it in with my brush. Okay, so I got like what I put on, and I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't feel full coverage, which is nice, and I appreciate that. It dries down pretty quick, so you need to work with it quickly. I would say don't do what I did and do the whole face and then blur it in, but you do kind of have to work it a little bit to really, and I totally forgot my nose, to really get good coverage, like good blending. But I think a brush is definitely the right way to go on it. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. The shade seems to match really nicely. It does have really good coverage. It doesn't pick up on my texture. I've got, you know, pretty good texture in here and up here, and it's not, well, I guess there's a bit here, but it's not bad. I'm shocked at how light it feels. For a full coverage foundation, I can't feel it. Like typically when I wear something that's a full coverage, like, an HD foundation, that one from Wet n Wild just feels like cake on my face, but I can't feel this, so that's pretty good. I'd say this is a good buy, especially on sale for this much with the coupon. All right, I just wrestled with this thing for like 3 minutes, but we're gonna move on to the concealer. The sticker, keeping it closed, was very secure, so I know it was not tampered with, and it's got little arrows pointing this way, so apparently you turn it like this to get the product flowing. Let's see. Oh, okay. There we go. Turn it quite a bit the first time. Not much comes out. Gotta keep on cranking. Ugh, I don't like this little applicator, but yeah, that looks pretty good. It covered up my dark circles. It is a little yellow and I can see that, but that's fine. My skin has yellow undertones. When it settles in, I think it'll be fine. So far, it's not creasing at all, which is surprising because especially this side, I ended up putting a lot of product on because I didn't know how to like gauge how much was coming out. So I don't love the applicator. But so far it looks nice. All right, so for sure the pencil that was supposed to be in here is not in the box. Somebody apparently sneakily got it out of the box without opening it, but that is fine. This is just a typical little angled brush, and we have got in this little palette three powder products and one cream. So this is the brow primer, brow light, Java, and espresso. It came with instructions. Okay, it came with instructions. It says how to prepare brows for color by applying the brow primer to any sparse areas. I have a scar on my brow and that's pretty sparse, so let's start there. Oh, weird. I think it's the wax. It's a wax, basically. It's a clear wax. I'm just gonna use it to kind of shape my whole brow, and we'll see if they look crazy. Mainly since all of my brows are a sparse area. Okay, sparse areas filled in. Using the angled brow brush, fill mid-brow to end with Java. That's the lighter powder color here. Mid-brow to end. This angled brush sucks. I'm going to probably switch. Yep, that brush is garbage. And this is really light. This is medium to deep, and I'd say this is not very medium. Okay, step 3, fill area from mid-brow to front with espresso, which is the darker shade. Okay. And then define edges further. Wait, accent the brow bone using brow light. I'm not going to use the same brush. Let me find a clean one. This one works just fine. And then define edges further using the brow defining pencil, which is not in here, so I will go find a brow pencil and define them further. And I'm back. I went and tried to salvage my brows as best that I could. I don't love this. It's really patchy, and the primer feels like it just feels waxy. So, I mean, it was $2, so I'm not like super upset about it. And it has a lot of potential. I mean, this brush is not good. Yeah, don't really like this one. So you don't win them all, but the Profusion brow palette is totally a pass. All right, so next we're gonna go on to the Temptress palette from Profusion. It's got 21 shades in it, and they all look really pretty. I think this Finesse purple foiled shade looks gorgeous, but I have been doing a lot of purple lately, so I wanna do something a little bit different. I think, I don't know, this is difficult. I think these are kind of calling to me up here. I like this orange shade, so we'll play around with that a little bit. It came with this brush. It's two-ended. It's got a little kind of like flat kind of packer brush on one end and a pretty nice looking fluffy brush on this end. So I'm going to start with the shade here, this light one called Courage. We'll start there and see how we go. I can already tell from just putting my brush in a little bit that this has got really nice pigment. All right, first impression just from using that one color, this brush, surprisingly nice. The color goes on really good. It just feels really nice. So far the matte looks really, really good. Next I'm going to use Ember. This orange shade is really, I don't know, it's just calling my name today. And I'm gonna use the same brush and see how we go. Yep. I really like this. I knew I was gonna dig it. That looks really cool, and it blends beautifully. I am surprised that I scored this for $2.98. I have to look at my receipt, but I know it was 2 and change. All right, so next I'm going to go in with the shade Conquest up here. I'm gonna try it first without any Fix Plus, and I'm gonna use the other end, the kind of packer end of the brush, and see how it goes. If I feel like I need to add a spray, I will. But I'm just gonna put that right on the lid and inner area here. Well, color me impressed. This is a really nice shimmer shade. I did have to go in with the Fix Plus a little bit just to get it to really get the shine that I wanted from it, but it went on very nicely. I think it looks really nice. And it cleaned off of this end of the brush, no problem. So now I'm going to use this shade Champ here over the end and just go underneath my eyes a little. I did not pick up an eyeliner because I didn't think to, so I'm going to just use mascara today, and this is the Falsies Push Up Drama in Blackest Black because that's the best. And I thought for a second it had a double end, but it's just an interesting shape to the tube. But the thing that was most interesting to me was the shape of the wand and the little things. They're apparently supposed to push up and out, so I'm going to put this on and we'll see how it looks. I like this mascara. I think it's nice. It is a 2-coater for sure. The first coat I was like, I don't know, it seems really thin, but the second coat just made them thick and like spiky, and I really like it. It does do a little bit of a, you can see there, it leaves a bit, but I mean, if you're going to wear a black eyeliner or any eyeliner with it, this would be really good. I think it gives them nice volume and nice length. I don't know, I mean, I guess it pushes them up a little, but not more than, I guess, a typical mascara would. It's pretty wet formula though. I just felt it hit, so you need to let it dry before you get too crazy with your blinks, but so far, this is pretty good. Okay, next we are going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Mellow Wine Blush, and I also did not pick up a contour shade or a bronzer, so we'll use this and just have a nice blushy look. I'm going to use this Luxie Precision brush. It's a number 660. I love Luxie brushes. They're so nice. Just see. I've heard so many good things about these blushes, so I was kind of excited to see them, well, this one marked down, because I really thought the shade was nice, and it actually goes pretty well with this eye look. Yeah, I think this looks really nice. It's a nice natural kind of, it's not sparkly or shimmery, and blends lovely. It'd probably be better if I had a little bit of a bronzer, but that looks all right. I think it looks nice. And also I did not get a highlighter, so I'm gonna use a shade from in here and just grab my little highlight brush. I'm gonna try this fan brush actually and use the shade Charm. It's this kind of yellowy one, but I think it'll look nice as a highlight. Yeah, that's a nice subtle glow, but in a pinch you can definitely use this. I wonder, no, there's not really a shade that'd be good for bronzing, so, but for highlight it worked great. And okay, finally we are moving on to the Violet Voss lip shade, and I hope it looks good because I can't really tell in this packaging. It is called Parfait. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be really pretty. It's a pinky nude, like a dusty pink. I think it'll look nice. So this guy was on sale, marked down from $7.99 to $3.98. Okay, and it's got this kind of big teardrop doe foot. Ooh, that is a lot darker than I thought it was gonna be. Still pretty. Well, I like it. I think it feels, actually, it's a little bit sticky, but I really do like this color. It was much darker than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, maybe, I don't know. But I really like it. I'm surprised at the shade. I'm totally digging it. It went on really nicely, actually, and I do have to say that this shape of applicator made it very easy to get in the lines of my lips. I'm a weird, like, I went to art school, so I'm kind of a perfectionist about lines, and I mean, there's a few spots I'm not gonna get too like upset about it, but it's like, oh, here's a little bit, but this, the applicator on this made it really, really easy to actually just kind of fill in and follow the lines of my lips, so I definitely like that. It feels nice. It's not sticky now that it's drying down. It's pretty pretty good. Yeah, I would definitely probably be going back to Target to see if I can snag a few other shades. I really like it. It's really nice, so good job, Violet Voss. All right, so that is the $25 makeup challenge. I think I did pretty good. I know that it's kind of skirted the rules a little bit by getting a lot of stuff on clearance, but now is definitely the time to go pick up some stuff you've been wanting to try, because most of these items, let's see, the most expensive one I'm looking at was this foundation that was $5.48. Everything else was this much or less. So I think there were some really great deals. Let's kind of review and see what I liked the best. This was good. I'm liking it. I think it looks nice on my face. I think the finish looks good, and surprisingly the color looks all right. So this, I think I would definitely use this again. It feels really nice, and it says it has a natural finish, and I think that that's pretty accurate, especially considering that it is a full coverage or why do I keep calling it mascara? It's a full coverage foundation. It did dry down quickly, so you do need to work with it pretty quick. Using a brush worked great. So I do definitely recommend that one. Next was the Age Rewind Concealer. It's okay. It's a concealer. It conceals. I don't like this packaging at all. I will say that. It was hard to get open. You don't know how much to twist, and I just don't. And if you use the sponge part to actually apply it, other than dab it on, it lifts up your foundation underneath. So this is not my favorite, considering like ColourPop is great and it's $6, whereas this was, I mean, they're similar, but I just, not my favorite. Works okay, looks good. Medium. It's a medium. It gets a C. C+. Next, the brow set. No. It looks patchy, and the way that they advised to apply it was odd. It just doesn't go on well. You definitely need to use this brow primer part of it to get the powder to stick. So I think that's what's making it, like right in here, you can see it's extremely patchy. Yeah, I would just say don't pick this up even if it's on clearance for $2. It's just not even worth the $2. But I will say this palette is great. For $2.99, I cannot believe how cheap this was. The color, it looks wonderful. Okay, let's see. But this guy, for less than $3, what, I don't even know what to say. It looks really good. The shimmers look really nice. The mattes blended out perfectly. I can't wait to play with some of the other colors like these and do like a really fun seafoam thing. And there's a really nice navy down here, but I'm gonna actually see if they have another one of these at the store. Maybe put it in a giveaway because I think you guys would really like it. Let's see. Next is this mascara. I think it's really nice for $5. It's really nice in dark black. It is really soft once it dries down. It's not crunchy, but it looks nice. It just does that, you know, that thing where it puts them on your lash line when you put it on. But I think it's a nice dark black, and for $5 you kind of can't go wrong with that one. Let's see. So next was the Color Icon blush. I really like it. It was $2.99. $2.99 is the original price, so it's marked down to $2.08, which whatever, but $2.99 for this is a really good get. It blends really nicely. I think it looks nice. It's a little bit more sheer than the color would have you like believe it would be, which is fine by me. I like blush to really blend out and look nice, but it's a good one. And then finally, let's see. And finally is Parfait from Violet Voss. Surprised by the color, to be completely honest. I mean, it's really pretty. I like it. It feels nice. It's not drying, but I was surprised by the color is the only thing, but I still really like it. So I think for $3 and change, this was also a really good get. So with that, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my $25 makeup challenge, and I want to see you guys do it too. Film a video, put it on Snapchat, put it on Instagram, whatever, but tag me in it so I can see what you guys find at your local shops and the looks that you're able to pull out from it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of your views. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Have a wonderful day. I love you guys. Bye, 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 bye.